Hello all, Poor Man Stack here. Got another update for my through the mail. And on this one, I had a few other than my 1960s. On my first one, I had a 4-4 of Gary Nolan. He's on 2 of the 70s on that one. So that was a pretty good return. I had 7 of 5 on this Steve Bless. I didn't remember sending him 5 cards, but I looked it up and I did. And then he signed 2 of them, so I guess he wasn't really mad for signing 5. I usually don't do that. Somehow I did. On my next one, I got Toby Hill, and I did send him some extras that he kept. I told him I had plenty of these cards, and he kept some. So that was a pretty good 3. I might even send some more for him. And then on my next one, I actually sent this one, and it is Jim Lomberg, and they returned sender it to me, and they tried to send it to the wrong address, but he signed 4-4. I sent it back to him and got it. That's a pretty neat one. I like the cards right there signed. On my next one, I went back. I won a bunch of these off of eBay bid. It was a bunch of Frank Boland, and he was my first return, and I went ahead and sent him back some, and he signed 4 of his, and then he signed 3 index cards. So that was a good return. Frank Boland's pretty good through the mail. Alright, on my 1960s starting, I had Andy McDonald, and he is a donation signature, and it's kind of smudged and really not the best signature for that, but I got it for the set, so I should be happy. My next one in the 1960s, I had 3 of 3 Ray Simproach, and that's pretty good ones. So I was happy to get that one for that 60 set. I also had a 6 of 4 Dick Schofield, and wish he'd signed that with a pen instead of that marker, but it's still okay. He signed that one with the pen, and it looks good. Then he signed 2 with index cards with the marker, but that's still good for my 60 set. So I was happy to get that. And then here was another good return for my 60 set. Ken McKenzie, and he signed 3 cards, and he also signed an index card. So that was a good one. And then I had this one, which is I sent these first, and Jim Gentle, he signed 3 of 3, and he signed my 64 Giant card. Well, I got the 1960 card, so I sent it to him, and he signed it along with one of the upper deck hologram cards, and he signed 3 index cards, Diamond Jim Gentle, which is pretty neat to sign them 3 index cards like that. I like that return a lot. After that one, I had one football return, and it's Pete Lemons, and you could tell he's kind of happy to get stuff through the mail. He wrote the "Do Not Bend" on the letter, and he packaged it well. He did sign the wrong side of the card on that one. Them cards, I'm having that problem with it. That's about the 4th card that they've done that, so I won't use these no more. But I was very happy with that return right there. And then my last return I saw I saw this get returned, and I thought I need to send that to him. So he signed, Bob Greasy signed one of the cards I sent, and then he signed one of his postcards, and he also sent a letter back, personal letter, and that was a pretty good return. That's up there in the top returns right there, and that's it. That was a pretty good week this week. Well, y'all have a great day.